The new batsman is Chakrawati. Ready to face Zishan, left-handed batsman. Checking the pitch. Zishan is going to come around the wicket for the left-hander. That's a good shot to open up his innings. He has taken the first run on the first ball. So after the half of the inning, there's one more ball left. Last ball of the 10th over. Give him a little bit of flight. One run towards long off. Excellent over from Zishan Qureshi. Picked up his wicket. After 2 over, 8 run he has given and took a wicket. Tarane and Chakravarti has to do a little bit work for Blizzard. And the next 10 overs, they have to do much planning.
Let's run through the scorecard quickly for you. Jay Singh used like before to Badri for 2. K Singh caught R Singh, bowled Qureshi for 14. Mukarpati caught R Singh, bowled Ali Khan 5. Raghvan caught and bowled Badri for 4. Dudane is not out there on 11, and Chakravarti is now in with him on 1. 48 for 4. The bowling Samuel Badri 4 overs, 2 for 13. Ali Khan has so far bowled 3 overs for 11. Sharma 1 over that went for 11 runs, and Qureshi 2 overs so far has fetched him a total of 8 runs.
Sharma to continue. 49 for 4. So viewers, wherever you're watching, please keep sharing the Facebook page, and please, maqtv is providing an excellent coverage over here, and first time DR Sport are showing it also in India. A good ball is appeal from Parnell, but umpire says not out. Sharma keeping his length and length very tight over here. Has given 12 run after 1.2. Leg side, we have to wait for the umpire signal. I think it's a leg by for 4 runs. Blizzard probably don't care where the boundary comes from, but they need a lot of boundaries over here to make the score fightable over here. It's 53 for 4. The extras are 15 now. Sharma still keeping the slip. Parnell is over there. A good ball. The batsman wanted to sweep. Batsman wanted a single, but square leg was there, and USA All-Star is keeping a tight fielding over here. A good shot in a cover, but just for 1 run. After 11 over, Blizzard is on 55 for 4. Right on the boundary is Wan Chima, and throw back right to the Sharma. US All Stars are performing very well. They have won their 2 matches. Parnell has made a century yesterday in a same game, and Rizwan Chima has made a century. Rizwan Chima has made 111. Parnell has made 117 in that inning. This is Zishan Qureshi to continue for the left-hander batsman Chakrawati. He just arrived on the crease and made 2 runs after facing the 6 balls. A good ball, but notched down for 1 run. So I think Chakrawati is trying to rotate the strike and give a strike to Pratik Dhande. Dhande has been there. He has faced 13 balls and made 12 runs. Zishan Qureshi is bowling so good After 2.1, he has given only 9 runs and took a 1 wicket. Good ball. But right here in the gap shot, and that's a 4 run. That will give a confidence to Dunhane, and his score moved to 16, and Blizzard's score moved to 59 after 4. They need a lot of more boundaries like that. Parnell is telling umpire that's a 4 runs. We are waiting for the signal. Umpire is still checking with the cameraman. Umpire has signaled 6, but his Vijay Prakash Malela, he took his decision back and he said it's 4 runs. First he signaled 6 run, but then he apologized and he said that's a 4 run. Parnell was telling the umpire that's a 4 run, and then cameraman confirmed it.
That was actually Singh down there, and this delivery is now played to Parnell at middle for fast in the return. Good backing up at the other end. Qureshi going for a little bit of runs in this over now. He has taken 1 for 13. This is his 3rd over. He's going to attack. He's going to toss it up. Looking to get further breakthroughs. 59 for 40. Keeping it in check. Here is Qureshi. Down the track, he could be in problems, and I thought Singh should have made a much better effort than that. He just stayed back and didn't attack that one. It was in the air for a long while. It was just, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is a poor effort here by Singh. He just stayed there. He never moved, and he should have gotten that. Come on, man. This is international play. This is the US Open. Qureshi tosses up again through the offside, and Ali Khan runs. Oh my! And Ali takes his eyes off the ball. And speaking about horrible feeling, Ali Khan, a lot more is expected from Ali Khan. He is an international player, and this is an elementary error by him. Just taking his eyes off the ball a bit too quickly. And why go with one when 2 hands are safer, Ali? Come on. Qureshi continues again. This time this is hit straight down the ground, and this is going to go for 4. So, runs coming now. Dudhani hitting that one straight down the ground. It's the end of the over, and at the end of it is the score after 11. 68 for the after 12, 68 for the loss of 4 wickets. The US All-Stars, I think they're still well in control of this one.
Yes, I agree with you, Vinod, but 2 boundaries in the last over has probably boosted the confidence of Blizzard. And Darhani moved to 17 and Chakravati is on 11. I think the next 3 overs going to be crucial, but if Blizzard wants to put a big score, they need to score now. The current run rate is to 5.7 now, and partnership is building up for 22. Dharan is facing Sharma. Oh, good ball. It's a chance of a run out. We have to wait for the umpire. Yes, it's out. Sharma throw the ball right to the stumps. And it's gone. Poor running between the wickets. Both batsmen look confused.
Yes, a miscommunication there. I thought that was a non-striker's call. That was never the batsman's call. That was a non-striker's call. The ball went behind the batsman. A wonderful bit of work there by Sharma, understanding that had he taken the ball to run to the stump, that extra split fraction of a second, the batsman could have gotten home. But Sharma, on that occasion, he just threw the ball at the stumps, and he was right. Look at it again. That's never the batsman's call. And he's sending back the non-striker. The non-striker is the one who sees those balls because it's behind the batsman. So it's a non-striker's call. And on that occasion, the non-striker paying the price. 68 for 5. Another wicket has fallen. And on his way back, disappointed Chakravarti. He leaves the arena. He's still kicking himself going down there. Here is Sharma again. This is down the ground. That's a nice clean hit. So he's making up for it here, Dudlani. He goes to 21 now, and the score is 72 for the loss of 5 wickets. Kyle Phillip, the new batsman, has gone in. He's the non-striker at the moment.
A good shot, rotating the stride after hitting the six. Pratik is showing his experience over here. Kyle Phillip is going to face the first delivery. Sharma is ball 2.3 over, given 20 runs, hasn't taken the wicket yet. Badri Ali Khan and Zishan Qureshi has taken the wicket. Badri has taken two. A good shot, right on the long off. The fielder was there, but 1 run. Faces the first ball and made a first run. That's a little bit confidence in there. After 12.4, 76 for 5. Appeal from the keeper and Sharma. Umpire is not interested. Batsman has rated the strike and taken a 1 run. 77 for 5. After 12.5, one more over, one more ball to go of 13 over. So far, Vinod, I think 77 for 5. They are struggling, and they need to make some runs over here. Down the track for 1 run, confusing on the run out. Oh, good fielding from Ali Khan, and the batsman didn't take a single, so the score still remain on 77 for 5 on 13 over. By your experience, Vinod, what they need to do for next 7 overs?
Well, I think what I need to do at these two, they're just in. Dudani is hitting the ball nicely, so he should continue playing in that same vein. Kyle Phillip needs to just give him the strike, keep it rotating, and they could destroy the bowling when they get the bad balls. Qureshi is going to continue here from the southern end, and these two just needs to play the overs game, play the overs down, take it into about further 3-4 overs again, and stay together and leave it for a big hit in the end with 3 or 4 overs to go on 5 wickets in hand. Then you can go all hell for leather. But at the moment, I still think that they just need to be mindful of the fact that they have lost 5 wickets. This is muscle down the ground. There's no way that Singh is going to get that. That's 4 runs. So Dudani continues to take a liking to the bowling of Zishan Qureshi, and he has now taken 1 for 26. Outside the off stump, and this is played away down to point. There is a single. Nicely played, well composed. Philip gets a single. He goes on now to 2. So Kyle Phillip is showing a good understanding of the situation. He's a young man, but he's showing great maturity, and that is working out fine for him. And this partnership, Dudani again outside the off some cut away. This is going to run away very close to the boundary. Will it get over the ropes? Yes, it does. So another 4, and that takes the score now to 83 for 5, 87 for 5. Qureshi 1 for 32. He's in his 4th over, and Qureshi leaking runs now. His first 2 overs just went for 8 runs, and the last 1 over and 4 balls, he has conceded 24 runs. So he might like to take a look at that. Just 2 deliveries to go. He wants to end better here. 87 for 5. Again, he tosses up, and this is played down the ground for 1. It's the end of the over, and the end of over number 14. The end of Qureshi spell 1 for 33. And at the end of 14 overs, the score 88 for 5. The Blizzards, they're batting first. Remember, they won the toss, and they decided to take first strike against the U.S. All-Stars.
Yes, Vinod. Partik Dhanane is still there. He has made 34 runs off 24 balls. That's the only hope Blizzard have right now. In this 6 over, they must go on 10 run per over to at least get a score close to 150. Sharma to continue the bowling. Good to the straight just for 1 run. A good shot, but we have to wait. Yes, it's a 4 run. Kyle Phillips has joined the party now. The scoreboard moved to 93 for 5. And that's what they need to do. Like I said before, they need to do at least 10 runs and over to go to close to 150 mark to create a fighting score. We've seen here, US All-Star has made in the second match 256 runs. Rizwan Chima there, Parnell there, Justin Malhotra is there. Kyle Phillips seems like a strong hitter. Oh, he wanted to send that ball to Sabina Park. But swing and a miss. A good comeback from Sharma after getting hit for 4 runs. Good shot, but straight to the short leg fielder. I'm sorry, short cover. He tried to cut the ball, but the ball went to Justin Malhotra gloves. Sharma is trying to finish the over quick over here. 3.5, given 26 runs. Very good shot. And right from the umpire, we see the signal now. It's a 6 run. Kyle Phillips is rock and roll over here. He moves to 12. Blizzard moved to 99 for 5 after 15 overs. And the current run rates went up to 6.6. I think this partnership will be a key over here for Blizzard. The partnership is on already 31. The next 5 over, they need to make 50 to 60 run. They should go 10 and over to 12 and over if they want to have at least 150 plus a score on the board.
Change of bowling at the southern end. Pargat Singh comes into the attack. And that's a good delivery just outside the off stump. Not spinning much, but going through to wicketkeeper Malhotra. Getting outside the off stump, played away down to the sweeper's position. Samuel Badri is there, and there is a single. 100 is on the board now. It's 100 for 5 This is over number 16. Hey, brother, you good? Okay. Here is a delivery just outside the off stump again. Kyle Phillips has played with a lot of maturity. He's on 12 of 10. Dutani is on 36. This is played away nicely. Down to third man. It's going to run away very close to the boundary. And a lovely sliding stop there by Rajesh Sharma. So Kyle Phillip comes back for 2. He's on 14. So a nice partnership has built up here. And it is starting to look threatening with the score 100 and 2 for 5. I have Dudani now on 36 of 27. Phillip is on 12. Here is Paragat Singh. This one is 2-3 bounces down to Ali Khan, and he fires in the return, another single. Bhagat Singh bowls, and a big swing and a miss there by Dudani. It's 103 for the loss of 5. It's the end of Bhagat Singh's first over, just the 4 runs. So not a bad over at all. I have joining me here in the commentary box Niraj out of New Jersey, and he has been watching the action since yesterday. What's happening, Niraj? Your assessment with how everything is running at the moment.
I think everything's running good. Everything's running smooth. I've been watching multiple teams. I've been going to the practice fields on the other ones where they're playing, and I was watching all the excitement going on. I mean, it's just it's a new experience to me. I'm not a cricketer. I just got into the cricket world recently, and it's an interesting sport. I've noticed, and it was a funny thing that Vinod actually taught me was he told me that baseball started from cricket a while ago, and after that it was an interesting concept, and I learned the game a little bit. I'm watching. He told me what a roker is. Did I say right? There you go. See, I've been learning, and the thing about the game is that it's so interesting that they have such stamina. I don't know any sport in the world that can go on and play this long, where players can play this long without breaks and just it's incredible. I mean, compare it to other sports, there's just so much excitement into this game versus where you don't see players playing for this great period of time. And I'm just waiting for more and more to start. Hopefully, Saturday is going to be a big day.
Yes, definitely. We're all looking forward to Saturday. There is a concert planned as well. Kyle Phillips is down the ground, and Dudhani, who loves to send players back. I'm wondering if he's a policeman because he just stands there with authority and signals to his players, his partners. I think he had a big hand in the dismissal run out of Chakravarti, and now he just sent Kyle Phillip back. Again, it was not his call. Kyle Phillip was the one to make that call. Here's Emrit. Tennis ball bounce. That's called a wide. The score is now 105 for 5. 105 for 5 with 4 overs to go. Let me get a man who is just into the game to give me a prediction of a final score.
I think it's going to be 114, 140. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If I roll my dices, that's what I'm going to bet.
Wow. Let's see if a man who has just joined the cricket, that one goes over, short third man down to the boundary for 4. So we will see if Niraj is fast becoming a cricket expert. He's saying 140. It's now 109. So 31 to get in 3.5, which is a reasonable ask. This delivery is played away. Again, Emirates is operating, looking to bowl too short, and this one is played away down to a deep cover for a single. The score is now 110 for 5. This is over number 17. Dutani is on 41 of 31 deliveries, and Phillip is 16 of 13. Emirates again from the far end, and that's the northern end, the Boca Raton end. I want to say thanks again to Exquisite Bocarator for their sponsorship of this tournament. This is struck a beautiful shot by Kai Philip. What a wonderful shot by the young man. Emrit, after all those short deliveries, he overpitched, and Kyle Philip stood there in a majestic manner. What a shot. He got underneath that one and he struck it far and wide. And there is a player who is going to retrieve the ball now. He had to jump the fence. Ahmed Rana, he can't depend on Ahmed Rana to help him to jump the fence, but he did jump the fence, and that's a massive blow.
Yes, Vinod, that's a massive blow. The score moved to 116. Since Philip is arrived, Blizzard look like they have still a hope. The score is 116 after 5. And mind you, this is Amrit who's bowling. The international player. It's not that easy to make that shot, especially hitting him for 6. But Kyle Phillip showed equally well-mannered batsman and hit him for 6. Round the wicket now, Amrit to Kyle Phillips. What a pull shot. We have to wait for the umpire signal. And that's another 6. Back-to-back 6s from Kyle Phillips. The score moves to 121 for 5. This is a good batting from Blizzard. This is a positive batting for Blizzard. It will give them the boost. And I think after probably, if Kyle Phillips stays over there with Durrani, I'm looking at the score at least to go 150 plus. 17 extra so far and 17 overs has ball, 122 for 5. Dadani is still there. Dadani realized that he needs to give as much strike to Kyle Phillips because Kyle Phillips seemed like a man who can hit some 6. Amrit been expensive after bowling 1 over. 19 run he has given.
Well, Ahmed Rana is saying 150 or over. Niraj is saying, no, your prediction don't come with a rider. It's either you predict or not. Niraj predicted, and he said that 140. So we'll see what will happen. It's 122 for 5. Niraj had a no rider. So let's see. This is down the ground again. That's out. So Wayne Parnell strikes with his very first delivery. Dudani, who has been making all the going, hitting the ball very hard for his 41 or 31. His good innings comes to an end. It's now 122 for 6. And that's Wayne Parnell. Excellent bowling. He followed him and cramped him for room. He couldn't free the arms as he wanted and found that man, Ali Khan, down there at long on. So it's 122 for 6, Ahmed, and that's a good breakthrough.
Yes, for US All-Stars, that's a good breakthrough. First time Parnell is coming to the ball in this match. And he seemed like a magic man over here for US All-Star. First ball and first wicket, a great catch from Ali Khan. We've seen a little bit sloppy fielding earlier for him, but this catch will make it up for that sloppy fielding. And you can see that's how you should catch the ball, running in and keeping an eye on the ball to catch it. Here you go. Now it's more exciting. Wayne Parnell is bowling and Kyle Phillips is batting. Oh, appeal from Wayne Parnell, but leg by and just one run added to the score. So 123 for 6, 17.2. And I predicted 150 plus. And Niraj said 140. Let's see who will be right. It's all depend on Kyle Phillips and the new batsman, Jay Reddy. Good towards the leg side for 1 run. They're pushing for the second one. And yes, they're coming back for the second. We have to wait for the throw. And umpire said it's not out. So good running at between the wickets from Kyle Phillip and Jay Reddy. His score moves to 125. 17.3 overs as ball. And Phillip score to 28 after 16 over. And Reddy just arrived, faces the first ball but made the 2 runs. Current run rate moving up from 5 to 6, now to 7, 7.1. So slowly and steady, Blizzard is building this inning.
Yes, this is a good fight back. Kyle Phillip leading it with 28 of 16, and Jay Reddy is on 2. This is A delivery that again is angling to the batsman, and Wayne Parnell is targeting the batsman by angling the ball into them at decent pace. And at the moment, he has been very effective so far, and we are looking at someone who can really hold the innings together for at least the Stars towards the back end. He's brought in belatedly, and Parnell, that was a slower one. Slow delivery, looking to pull it, not getting the bounce, not getting the pace on that occasion there, Kyle Phillip. Parnell 1 for 3. This is his first over, as I said before. This one is worked away down to the backward square, and a single is what they can get. Keeps Kyle Phillip on strike. It's the end of the over, the end of over number 18. The score is 127 for 6.
Yes, 127 for 6. After 18, current run rate is 7.1. Phillip is still there for Blizzard. 29 runs he had made, just faced 18 deliveries. And JD just arrived after facing 2 deliveries, just make 3 runs. Amrit is coming back. On the first over, he went for 19. That's going to be a good competition between Kyle Phillips and Amrit. Both are for West Indies. Both know each other very well. And Vinod, I like Kyle Phillip helmet. I don't know, is he wearing a Blizzard helmet or something else? But you probably know that. Good ball right on the pads. Kyle Phillip hit it towards leg side, but only can get 1 run.
Well, he's actually wearing a helmet from the Global T20 in Canada, where he played with Dwayne Bravo's team. It's slipping me right now, the name of that team. 206 for 9, the Trinidad and Tobago total here. I'm just giving an update of a domestic match back in the West Indies. Trinidad and Tobago playing against the Windward Islands. The Windward Islands are 206 for 9 at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in South Trinidad. The latest here is 128 for 6, and Emmet is going to continue. He's bowling around the wicket. He has shortened his run up. This delivery is right in the block hole and pulled away down to Sharma, running in from deep mid wicket. There is a single. Score goes on by 1. It's now 129 for 6. Kyle Phillip is on strike. He's on 30. He's played a good hand, young Phillip. Looking to pull that one away. He fails to make contact. So, with Malocha right up to the stump, Emrit has cut his run. He's bowling just gentle medium pace. This time, Kyle Phillip goes with him. It's in the air. And the fielder, Badri, completely lost it. It's unbelievable. Badri fell asleep.
Right on the boundary. Amrit doesn't seem happy.
In fact, it has gone for 6. The umpire initially signaled 4, but it has gone for 6. So it's laughter all the way around the ground. The only person not laughing at the moment is Riyad Emrit, because he was the bowler. Kyle Phillip is enjoying it. Kyle Phillip goes out to 36 now, and he's enjoying himself. I would love to see the replay on that one. Outside the off stump, driven away by Phillips. It's going to go for 4. And this is a nice cameo being played here by Anderson Phillip. He goes on now to 40, and the score is 139 for 6. So Rana's prediction may well be on the cards. 139 for 6 with just the 1 over to go. Emirates 2 overs for 31. So he was taken around the park. And Parnell is going to bowl now. He's going to bowl the final over 139 for 6. Well, Samuel Badri, what really went on there? He just fell asleep. Panel bowls, and this is Reddy coming down the track and missing all ends up. It's true to the wicketkeeper. 10th edition of the US Open taking place here at the Central Broward Regional Park. Pushed away to point, and good running by Reddy. He was ready for that single immediately on pushing it away on the offside. 140 now for 6, so we have reached Niraj's prediction. Let's see who's better, Niraj or Ahmed Rana. Kyle Phillip is on strike. He'll be looking for a half century. He's on 40. This is short, and Phillip pulls it, and he should be out court. That was a poor effort behind square by Riyad Emirates. Emirates himself seemed as if he was asleep because he moved very slowly. I don't know what's going on. Are these boys getting rest? When the night comes, they're all staying at the Sheraton Suite, so I think Ahmed Rana will be snooping around tonight after he comes in at around 1, 2 a.m. in the morning to see who's awake. Look at this one. It was in the air a long while, and Emirates just couldn't get to it in time to pull down the catch. This time, Phillip pulls, and the fact that he mistimes it gives him an opportunity to come back for 2. It's now 144 for 6. Reminds me a lot of Jason Holder, Kyle Phillip. Lanky figure. This time it is pulled away and down to the boundary for 4. So it's 148 for 6. That's the final score after 20 overs. So 148 for 6. And that's the effort that the Blizzards, a good fight back by them after losing a lot of early wickets. A good effort by Kyle Phillip, 48 not out of 26 balls, 148 for 6. When we come back after a short break, the US All-Stars, they'll be requiring 149 to claim victory.